Hi, it's me. Um, I know you guys have been wanting to see this dump we bought, so I'm going to give you a quick tour. Um, Needs a lot of work, no doubt about that. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to try to do this with my laptop, so I'm sure it's going to be a little jumpy, shaky, and whatnot, but I'll do the best I can for you folks. Currently in the living room, so I'll step into the dining room real quick and you can kind of see. Um, this is it, basically. This is my temporary couch, and of course there's shit everywhere. Tools and supplies and whatnot. But this basically is living room. Cheap ass paneling in this old house. But believe it or not, see these old oak wood floors? Just let it get in horrible condition, but I can bring all this back to righteousness. Front window, probably the best feature of the living room. Again, real nice wood, but it they've kind of let it go, unfortunately. Let's see. This actually, there's the archway over into the dining room, or I assume it's the dining room. I can't really see what you guys are, so I'll try to. This is the dining room. Kind of big, actually, all things considered. Came with that filing cabinet and the desk. This, I don't know if you, hopefully you can see it, is an old dresser that was actually in here when we bought it. And I'm in the process of sanding it down, trying to bring it back to life. It is one ugly bastard at the moment. But hopefully when I'm done, that actually is going to be my bathroom sink when it's all said and done. We're going to cut a hole right in the top of that, make that first drawer on top a fake drawer that doesn't open, which will give me room for the sink. And yeah, that's going to be my lab. Let's see. That's the stairs to upstairs, which ain't really a whole lot to see up there. It's in worse condition than the bottom floor, but I'll take you up there later. This is the kitchen. Lots of cabinets, which I gotta say I rather like the cabinet situation. We're gonna change the countertop because it's this ugly ass blue. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe the color other than it's ugly. There really is a lot of wood, a lot of good wood in this house. The old original crank windows are still in good shape. Of course, regular old sink, we're going to be changing that out. Put in a cast iron more than likely. That's a bedroom over there off the kitchen. I said this is an old house, but it's got a lot of potential. This, for some reason, is where they stuck a table. Although, as you can see, the kitchen has plenty of room for a table in the middle of it. Not even counting the one in the dining room. And come back this way is my current project, which is the bathroom. Again, these people must have liked blue. Ugly blue tub and shower combination. Looks like it was redone in about the 50s, judging by the color. That is where the wood was so bad around the old toilet that I pulled out that I actually had to go buy some wood and replace it. But believe it or not, this floor, as bad as it looks right now, will look perfect when I'm done. This is all original solid oak wood floors. In fact, I did a little test piece to make sure it could come back to life. this is kind of what it's going to look like when it's done. Why they let this floor get in the condition it's in right now is beyond me, but they did. And we're going to bring it back to that. Apparently this old lady had a wheelchair, and so she didn't put cabinets in, just a countertop. Just a freaking countertop. Brand new toilet seat to go with the toilet because the whole wood theme going on here. But I'm taking this countertop out, and in its place we're going to put that sink, which is actually fairly new, and faucet, into that dresser that I showed you earlier. And that's going to go right in that spot underneath the mirror. The walls here, this is one of the only new windows in the house. It's in pretty good shape. Actually works well. Screen is even on there, nice. One of the few things I ain't got to do in this house. That's about it in here. Except the walls, all this trim is going to be redone wood color. Same with the windows to match the whole wood going on. Nothing but wood in this house really, so I'm going to just make it wood. Wood's beautiful in my opinion. These walls are going to be in the bathroom though. I'm going to go halfway up the walls with wood, real wood interior siding. Then the top half of the wall will just be a solid color. I'm thinking red. I'm not sure why, but I think red. Of course, the tub eventually will be turned, put a nice white shower in there only. I'm not into taking baths, so it'll be a white shower only at some point. And the walls will be red above the wood, which will go halfway, which I think will be rather nice. The ceiling will also be wood when I'm all done. This is the door to the basement of my trailer, according to Doobie. The door don't open up yet. That's because the house is crooked. Hopefully when we straighten it up, all these doors will start working right. But yeah, got a lot of work down there. It is just full of fucking tools and shit. In fact, I'll come down here and show you. The guy who used to own this house actually did woodworking. And he worked right there. That was his little workshop. Just got shit everywhere. Just screws and chingers and fucking shit. I don't even know what it is up in here. And of course, some of the newer stuff like lights that we've added so we can see what the hell's down here. This old guy even had a stereo. I don't know if you can see it up there. And then big white speakers mounted up. I mean, he used to work down here and make all kinds of like wood shit. There's just tools and tools of woodworking shit everywhere you look. This is, believe it or not, an old-fashioned wood furnace. I literally have to put wood in that son of a bitch in the wintertime and light it to get heat in the rest of the house. That's going to be fun. We'll be replacing that with a wood furnace or a regular oil or gas furnace as soon as possible. But the foundation is actually in really good shape, all things considered. And this thing has like monster railroad beams holding this house up. Like there isn't a 2x4 in this damn house. There's an old hot water heater which doesn't work either. Be replacing that sometime next week. Alright. Let's see. See, I showed you everything in the downstairs. Well, this is the front porch. Yeah, I know it's definitely a fixer-upper. But again, it has potential. There's another storm window. I assume that goes to that window. But it's just laying there. I'm really thinking about taking all these windows out and making it back to just a regular porch. At one point it used to be, and they just covered it in. The yard is actually pretty big. It goes all the way to the road. We're on a corner lot. And it goes about, well, where that grass is mowed. That White House there only owns about 4 feet in our direction. The rest of this yard is all ours. Big ass maple tree right there. Huge. Pine tree. There's a little apple tree in the front. Another apple tree over there. And another apple tree back there past the oak tree. There's a two-stall garage or barn, whatever you want to call it. That's probably about to fall down. We're going to use it until we can't anymore. There's a dumpster because it's full of shit, and we're going to need at least one dumpster to empty that thing out. There's the old cellar doors. I imagine it's to, easier way to get wood down there for that stove, I would imagine. Don't ask me why, but they painted this piece of shit Green Bay colors. I mean, you might as well stick a big fucking number 4 on this fucking house. Makes me sick. Yeah, we'll be painting this white and navy blue, Dallas Cowboy colors, as soon as possible. But here's my dump. Needs a lot of work inside and out, but it's I think when I'm done, it's going to be a nice house, actually. I'm not scared of it. See, it's got some new storm windows, but it still needs a whole lot more. There's the stack for that wood stove. Never seen nothing like this in my life. I guess I've been gone too long. I'm used to Florida homes. Single story. Now the house across the street, you could buy that for $45,000 if you want it. But all in all, it seems like a nice neighborhood. People always walking around, kids everywhere. It's seems to be nice. In fact, we got probably one of the worst houses on the street. The rest of them have already been refurbished. Like that brown house is in the middle of getting redone as well. All right. There ain't a whole lot to see upstairs, but I'll show you anyway. Now you got a picture. This is all going to be wood ceilings, wood walls. I'm going to be stripping down these archways, getting them back to the original wood color that they were. Getting rid of this god-awful paneling and just putting real wood up. Why anybody would put fake wood up is beyond me. Let's see. That's the new toilet, the crane, pedestal lab, but that's going to be for upstairs. There ain't no lights up here, so it might be hard for you guys to see anything. Right at the top of the stairs is this little room, which still has shit that hasn't been taken out from the previous owners. But this is I'm gonna make my upstairs bathroom. This little room right here, right off the stairwell. This room, gonna rip all this drywall off, and of course the same thing. See these this is actually the roof right there. 4x4 studs and 8x2 planks. I mean, when they built this thing, they built this house. But all this drywall is going to get ripped out. This is all going to be wood. Wood ceilings, wood floors, wood walls. This was dude's old gun rack. Here's a view of the little town down the street there. If you can see it. this is going to be my bedroom. Kind of big. On the second story, we're going to be putting a balcony in right out here. Right out there this is going to be a door when I'm done, and it's going to be a balcony that's actually going to wrap around the whole deal. This is the little bit of water damage that it did have. I knocked that drywall down to reach up in there to see the condition, and basically I'm going to have to take up some of that. These idiots didn't even replace the wood. They just put a metal roof over top of it, which stopped the leak, but, you know, it didn't take care of the rotted wood, so I'm going to have to get up there and replace quite a bit of that. In fact, this whole wall right here is ultimately going to have to be taken out and redone. This is the only wall because of that water damaged that wall. But the rest of it is in pretty decent shape. And that's pretty much it. The upstairs is kind of small. So this is going to be my bedroom. This other room here is going to be like an upstairs living room, couches, possibly a little kitchenette, TV and whatnot up in here in this room. And of course that's going to be my bathroom. Said I apologize for all the shit everywhere, but we're just working and stuff. So just tools and stuff are just everywhere, strung out. That's the way it's going to be for a while, I'm sure. This is the laundry room and the back door. Apparently they couldn't afford a dryer. They used clotheslines. And here's a gander at just some of the shit in that shed. I bet you I'll fill that dumpster up with all the shit that's in here. There's engine blocks in here. I mean, you name it. Just full of shit. And of course, I've added to it like some boxes from some of the shit we bought. But yeah, this is going to fill up that dumpster for sure. This is only the first floor. It actually has a second floor up there. And that's full of shit as well. Ultimately, this is going to get tore down and turned into a studio. These are the kids we've been hiring to work on the yard maintenance. You can wave at the chatters.
So we have to live this year? Because my dad doesn't want it in my yard because we don't have room for it.
Alright, yeah, you can leave it here if you want.
I'll be back in the morning.
You sure you don't need it?
Cut some grass.
Sure, alright, yeah.
I just put a full tank in it. Some oil.
Well, I'm not going to use it, so you can use it whenever you want to, man.
Yeah, I'll be up tomorrow.
Yard looks nice too, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they shut us down from cutting the grass.
Yeah, I know. But insurance, man, we got to have insurance.
You got to have insurance or else someone gets hurt.
Exactly. I mean, I know you probably wouldn't get hurt, but we just can't take any chances like that. So until the insurance is actually covered, we can't have you working on this piece of shit yet.
Well, better than what's over there.
Yeah, I agree. This has a little more chance of life.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Check back in like Tuesday. All right. Yep, laundry room, that's going to be washer and dryer. Not sure what I'm going to do with this room yet. Probably not a whole lot. This might be the only room that actually stays drywall because it's a fucking laundry room and I just don't care. But definitely need a new door. As you can see, somebody kicked that in. I put a new lock on it temporarily just to keep the honest thieves out, but I'm sure that ain't going to keep anybody out for too long. So that's another project. That door has seen better days. Got to replace that. But all in all, this house really has some potential. And I'm actually looking forward to starting to work on it. I'll give you some updates as I go. I said the first thing that's going to be done will be the bathroom. And so as soon as that's done or close to being done, or I make any actual progress, I will I'll make another video. Till then, thanks for this whole house. This has been Fucker. Talk to you soon. Peace.